ahead and start playing some ESO while Jesse's over there shooting and getting shot. I want to level up that Tommy gun. I was pretty good with that for a couple of games. That tank at the back, though, man, that was brutal. What is this? Cannot open that lock. What we gotta do? Alright.
I turn around and here comes the rest of them.
That's where that Tommy gun would be a nice weapon to have.
I was rocking a pistol.
Not helpful. Not just a
Big
pistol,
machine
but
gun is kind of a piece of
double-action
shit because
revolver.
it's so wild you can't hit dick.
I don't see where to go. Missing something? Maybe this is the right way. That's really weird. For a second there, your sound, like the explosions, were lining up with this grappling hook that I got. It was like a Indiana Jones. The Last Crusade, when the librarian's in there and he's stamping this stuff, and there's this banging sound.
Whatever you did, it worked. The door just
I was about
opened.
to say,
I'll
fucking
meet you
die,
on the other
bitch.
side.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm doing that, like I'm running and gunning, I have not fired a shot, and
Good
then
work. Now let's see if we can find that
I'll
map.
shoot one at a guy, and then I'll have to reload, and I go, why? Let me shoot him again. Like, not pull the slide back and load a new bullet, I mean like load an entire new cartridge into the gun. That shit happens way too often. Okay, pass the second trial. Reach the second trial. Sorry, not pass. Reach.
Grandmother Tadali said you had to find light in darkness. Why don't you try igniting the braziers?
Okay. The chosen the chosen warrior must be fearless even in the face of certain death. They must not allow darkness into their heart. To have no fear of death because one does not value life is easy. This is the deception of the dark. The chosen warrior fans the flames that burn in their breast, their heart alight with love and life. They fight because they must. They protect their life and the lives of others. Know this, or you will not don the mask. I bet there's a rill here. Into the southern shrine.
What are these things?
Don't know.
Domo. Domo.
Arigato.
Look out!
Thank you, TJD. I already knew that was you.
Yeah, hit the like button.
And the subscribe button.
Yeah.
Bastards.
If you like our content, please hit the like
If you like our content, just subscribe because you're cool and so are we. How about that?
button. Give me money. That'd be cool.
Yeah. We got the PayPal up there. We sell some t-shirts too. Yeah.
There you go. We got some merch. We got some Black Death gaming merch.
Yeah. I tried to make the second design and like the computer crashed because I had 90 other things open. What was happening that day? Yes, we do accept silver.
Liquidate that bitch.
Join up, dude. You got ESO on PS4. Join our guild. It's the Pirate Crew, spelled like Motley Crue. I'm the Scarecrow 65, but you probably already know that.
I'm Boosh McFadden.
Defeating those
It's spelled
enemies
like
with
this.
the lanterns by the shrine. Seems like we're on the right path.
Dude, if you play ESO, I would have no problem teaming up, doing some missions. I just recently got Southern Elsewhere to fight some dragons.
Defend yourself!
I've fought 2 so far, and my Templar, who's not great at DPS, has pretty damn good survivability, and also keeps other people alive.
Arrows at the ready.
I have a whole back bar full of healing stuff. My front bar is all DPS, but again, it's not a DPS hero.
Get ready to fight.
You hear the beating of the heart? The miracles, us walkers!
Dude, yeah, fucking play with us. I play more ESO than anyone else on the channel right now.
And we do have a lovely guild hall with all the bells and whistles.
The only thing you can't do in the guild hall is respect, which means take out your attributes and put them someplace else. Or your skills, you can't take skill points out in the guild hall. But that's just a real quick trip away,
Another
away
shrine.
to
Only 2 more to go.
Rotwood or Deshaun or something like that. And The other thing you can't do in the guild hall is repair. But all of the other stuff you need to do, if you want to change what your outfit looks like, if you want to upgrade your gear, if you want to break down gear, if you want to look at prospective builds, if you want to look at what you need to do to get someplace, the guild hall is where to do it. It's almost a one-stop shop for everything ESO. Again, the only things you can't do is repair gear, which is not a big deal for my big guy, or Jesse's, because don't be kids.
And if you're a vampire, which I know that you're prone to, we have basically the slave you could feed on, and we also have the
a fondue fountain of blood is the words he's looking for. That's that's what we have in the wall. And we also have a couple of crash test dummies. One of them is, what is it, Trials? Yeah, we have a Trials boss that you can just test out. I think he's got 24 million health. So you want to test out to see how your skills work out against that guy. There's also the, what's it called? The Witless Fool? Is that his name?
He's a thrall, vampire thrall.
Yeah. He's like, please come bite me, and then let's see how things go after that. It's basically to see what your DPS looks like how you stack up. And he doesn't attack, but it's basically just to test out your rotation, see how much damage you do with certain skills, figure out what works best for most of your DPS. And also you can eat them. Like if you're a vampire, you can eat them.
I just shotgun two guys in the back.
I want to get a shotgun. I want a shotgun on my squad with the Tommy gun. I want
Only one shrine left to light.
my main guy on that one to be Tommy gun, the next one, shotgun. Yeah, you're in urban warfare here. Shotgun, pretty good choice. I'm still getting used to what the bad guys look like because everyone in this game seems to be in like olive drab.
It's true.
There's two different kinds of warrior. There's the Dragon Knight. Actually, three different kinds. I don't know what kind of Oh, Milton showed up. I just did an Martin Luther King speech, reworded for the lockguard and restrictions on my 20-year-old friend doesn't understand where it's cut. I don't understand. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate you.
I don't know how I got blown up inside the goddamn building like that by the tank from outside.
DJD and ESO, your red guard will have a lot of sword and board abilities. They'll be stronger. You'll level up faster in sword and board, which is sword and shield. And he will have a massive stamina boost. He'll be a little resistant right off the bat. It really depends on what you want to do. Like, if you want to be a warrior.
Glass armor is a bitch to get, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, it doesn't happen unless you're like level 1200.
You need 10 crafting motifs and put them together, and they're hard to find. It doesn't work like that. Your style don't matter.
You can make things Daedric faster than you can glass, because you can find Daedric crafting motifs a lot easier than you can glass. Glass is like you got to collect a whole bunch of different shit.
The style of your armor no longer dictates how good it is. It's how high your level is compared to what kind of set armor you're rocking.
Okay, so what he's saying is the glass or Daedric or bone armor is purely aesthetic at this point. So you can make your character look like whatever you want it to look like. Getting glass armor is extremely difficult. Getting Daedric armor is hard, not as difficult. See, I have Daedric pauldrons, but like getting a glass chest plate, you gotta find what the malachite shards and viridian dust and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you gotta find, or normally you'd have to find a crafting motif. For this, you'd have to find 10 just to make one crafting motif.
Right. So, like,
it's
with
like
Daedric
I've been doing
stuff,
this a while, and all I can make is glass helmets.
Yeah, that's it's a bitch. Again, it's basically just purely aesthetics.
Arrows at the ready.
Hey Milton, can you hear Jesse too? I want to test if that actually works.
What are these things? Get ready to fight.
Join us in the dark behind the world.
Milton says not.
All 4 of the shrines are lit. I bet the door will open now.
I can tell my shots are slow because I'm a little tired.
Yeah, it's getting around that time, man.
Oh, this one has crossplay. ESO don't though.
No, ESO still you have to have a PlayStation or Xbox or PC. They don't interact because they're gay.
Well, it's all about security concerns, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure. Not that they want money for their own business.
Adventure! What are these? Get ready to... Arrows at the ready.
Well, you want to play against a bunch of fucking hackers? Bad enough with this.
Yeah, PlayStation doesn't seem to have that big of a problem. Xbox doesn't seem to have that big of a problem.
No, it's
Here,
the
on the other
PC
hand.
people.
PC people, lots of that going around. You could have 2 computer screens going at the same time and use your little mouse over there, click on one screen, activate all your cheats, and then play on the other screen. Of course, that PC Master Race group is like, oh no, that doesn't happen. Yeah, it fucking happens in every single PC game there is. Sorry to burst your bubble, but PC gaming has a lot more opportunities to hack than these consoles. Oh, you're still alive. I forgot about you. This, there we go. Political correctnesses. Milton said we don't need PC people with their political correctnesses. Yeah, and they get caught pretty frequently too, DJ. And they, Xbox stopped monitoring cheating on the 360 for their games. They just didn't give a shit. Which is kind of fucked up because some people can't afford the Xbox One
Sliding
X.
stones. Casca told me about
So
these.
it's kind of like a
You
big
move them
fuck
onto
you from
panels to
Microsoft.
unlock
If you can't
gates.
afford it, your game's going to get hacked. But for the Xbox One, if you're playing GTA, they keep a pretty tight lid on it. They'll take care of cheaters. Like one of them was ooh, there's a grapple point. This guy got caught, and you know, some dude on YouTube like Jesse or myself was recording the stream. Like, hey, check this out, and sent it to Microsoft. And the guy had the fucking balls to write back an email like, no, there wasn't cheating, this is an altered video, and etc., etc. Like, nah, no, this is your account, they looked at your account, they found your account was, you were cheating. Oops, that's the wrong button. Where the fuck am I supposed to go with this? Alright, let's take a look at the map. So there's a button there. Okay. Ah, there you go. Alright. How am I supposed to get this thing through this? Let's go through there, maybe? Milton, you watch and help me solve this fucking puzzle, dude. I think it's gotta go through here. No. Go through that one. Nothing down here. There's another gate.
And 4, still not a lot of kills.
That's still fucking locked. Okay, so I can't get that one out of there. You want me to watch? Yeah. Also not very intuitive. That's stuck on this thing.
No, it seems like there's a lot of the same bullshit, aimbots and fucking the guys that can see through walls and all that stupidity.
No. What changed? Anything open? Okay, so that one opened if I did this. Fucking puzzles, man. Oh, there's another spot over here. I didn't see that before. What disease is my friend? I got them. Okay.
I need a team full of people who wants to kill the enemy.
And none of the doors open with this one. Did I go too far? This is real fucking annoying, dude. Okay.
Now you just need to find the platform.
I want to open that one. Alright. What a fucking pain. I'm gonna go over here. Alright. Oh my god. Elsewhere sucks, dude. We should just come here and kill some dragons. Yeah, I know you put the cube on the platform, but there's two different platforms that it goes on, and this other one can't go through this door, and this other one doesn't fit. There it goes. So I think that one opened this door. It did. It opened that door. It is a little bit of trial and error trying to figure out which one goes where. Move. There it goes. Too far.
Oh, what a fucking camping fag.
That's what I do. Sit back and go, please, walk into my scope.
Oh, this was in a dark corner of a fucking room.
Oh, that's the one we dealt with at the Battle of Berlin. They found that little hidey hole and just sat in there.
These are all Berlin.
Don't forget this one up here.
The ones with the broken down trains. Alright, now... Look. Oh, I see. Now I have to go back and open that door. I think I figured it out, Jesse. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too many cheaters in Enlisted. We just played the map where you have to guide the train, and we were just talking about that. The leaders on each team were about 100 kills away from second place. It stands out, you know. Like, are you really that good? I don't know. I understand you can beef up your squad, but a headshot's a headshot, isn't it? Is it my character in the UK server? I think has a slingshot crossbow. Fishing, you'll get it. Yeah. This mission has the crossbow that's like the hook shot from Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and Majora's Mask. But it's different. You don't get it for the whole game. Like, you just get it for these certain quests. But my tank has a hook shot, and I can grab people and drag them straight to me and just beat the shit out of them. And a notepad over here. That door's now locked. Alright, so if I take this one off, that door is going to close. This one's going to stay open, and I can put this stone on that pad. I think that's it. I think that's what we're doing. Move. That door's still open.
Yeah, whoever's in that tank is using this fucking wall shit because he knows where you are no matter what.
Yeah, that's what Luke was doing. He was the one sitting on the tank, and every time you came around the corner, he'd just kill you.
No, this dude, I was crawling through a fucking trench and he blew me up.
Should be just ahead.
I'm telling you, man, I love that Tommy gun. They got some wall hacks going on, man. I just feel it.
Like, isn't it? Let's see if there's an inscription.
I know I'm new, but I've played video games before, man. I know how this shit works. This temple's pretty cool, though. Milton, what do you think about this temple? That looks pretty rad. Father, the Imperials are attacking. Alright, son, saddle up your mother. We ride to war. Here rests Jadari, the Endless founder of the Pride of Alkosh. That's actually Akatosh, but the Khajiit have different names for the gods. First champion of the Dragon King of Cats. May she watch over these halls, and guide those who do seek the mask of Akatosh.
You have both ventured far and come so close, but only one may claim the mask of Alkosh.
Well, I asked Milton what he thought about this temple. He's like, it's pretty cool. I've seen better.
Go now, and claim that which you earned.
Was that
You
Chidari?
ever been in a Catholic church that's been around for a while? That shit's pretty tight. Yeah, India and China, they put
Jadar,
way too much money
you're
into
right.
their statues.
I need to focus on
I think
my
India and
strengths if I
China
wanna
have
help
been
the
in a
Dragon
war
Lord.
for like the largest
I've always
statue
been good with diplomacy.
available for a long
Perhaps I can
time.
help gather allies, though I'm not sure who I would even speak to at this point.
And they're all Buddha. Well, there's one of Confucius. The Chinese built a statue of Confucius that is just ridiculously huge. Download resume system software. Cannot download system software. Okay.
The Shields of Senchal? Do you really think they would join us? Well, it's worth a try. Besides, we've learned so much about the Order of the New Moon and their plans. Maybe my father will finally understand just how dire this situation is.
Yeah, the best we got in the United States is probably a Statue of Liberty. But if you want to include, like, just sheer volume, Mount Rushmore is pretty huge. And that one of Crazy Horse. Which I don't think that's ever going to get finished, Jesse.
Probably not.
Like, they just don't have the money. Where the hell's the money going to come from? It seems really frivolous. Like, the end product that they have is fucking awesome. But it's just too big, man. They're talking about, in order to build certain pieces of it, they've got to blow it up with dynamite. But
That's risky.
yeah, because the whole thing is like he's riding a horse and his arm is sticking out. That arm's not going to last. Oh, they blow some shit up. That whole thing's coming down. What are you going to get? Like a bunch of Jews from ancient Egypt to come and just tunnel that thing out? It's not going to fucking happen, man. Carving a face onto something is one thing. Making a gigantic statue out of a mountain, like, that's just, it's ridiculous. What the fuck is that? Holy shit, there's a dragon. Do I want the mask? Yes, I want the mask.
My champion awaits.
Fuck all you guys. There's gotta be a dragon here now. I've gotta pee, man. I can't even fight a dragon while I gotta pee. Yeah, but the issue is even how safe the explosives can be. You're talking about a structure. There's a huge hole in the middle of it. Like, it's. Oh, this is a boss. Oh, he's hard.
Help me!
Oh, you went away. Yeah, but hammer and chisel's a little bit more precise and less percussive.
Lend me your power! This is my destiny! Not too long! Very no champion, Hrothgar.
Yeah, something goes wrong with the hammer and chisel. No one's gonna see it from 100 yards away. Something goes wrong with an explosive,
The new moon is made.
everything's gone. It's like everything's
I
gone.
will have to kill you myself.
I just got the mask of Akatosh.
Your fight is with me. A challenge.
Dude, I will
Very
kick your
well.
ass, man. Come on down here, bro.
Let us end.
What are you doing? You flying away? That's what I thought. He had 17 million health, Jesse. That's a lot.
Oh, some of them have 26, 27.
That's a lot. Yeah, Laszlo. Some of those missions we played, I was like, God, the guy's seeing through fucking walls. He's shooting me through walls. Okay, where the hell is he? Think I'll survive this fall? Yeah, I'm alright.
I'm 75 and 6.
That's pretty fucking good.
I'd say so.
Cheater.
That'll be the fucking day.
Dude, it's not fucking 165 and 15. Like, that's just bonkers. What did I do? I did 25 and 6 or something like that. Whatever it was. When I was it's shooting off the Nazi balls. The tiny Nazi balls that they had, I shot off. And it was my best run so far. Jesse say, Bush, you come over the left side building, take A. I go, alright, I'd stay back and just shoot Nazi balls. That's my job.
Ooh. I want a cup of coffee.
Coffee's not a bad idea. I gotta.
As the fucking match is trying to start.
Yeah. Good luck.
You know, where I sit in the kitchen, the floor is just littered with these fucking Nerf darts.
Yeah, it's your son.
Oh yeah.
You bought them for him. You brought it upon yourself.
That's what he said.
Ah, he's a smart kid.
Yep.
I have to drain my real Alliance balls that the Nazis do not have because I shot them off.
All right.
I'm back, baby. Why don't you guys ring me up and hang out with me on Discord? Yeah, nice break from me having a talk. Fuckwits. We're talking to you right now, man. We're exchanging conversation. It's all right. It's all right. I can't believe.
Rumor has it that someone infiltrated that new moon.
I really want to know what it was. I want to know if it was my age or if it was my color that disqualified me.
I beg of you.
I was dismissed from a position that I applied for, and I had a really good interview. Everything seemed fine. I had an initial phone call with HR. They liked what I had to say. They liked my credentials, and they set me up for hire. And I talked to this dude via Zoom call, and I didn't take Jesse's advice because it wasn't a woman, so I didn't go lubin tubin. But I got an email back that they had decided to go a different direction with a different candidate. So I called HR and I asked them why. One of the things they do in HR is if you fail the interview, they'll tell you you failed the interview. And you can ask, like, well, what happened? Why did I fail the interview? What went wrong? Please help me learn. HR departments and chain organizations will do that. They'll let you know what you did wrong. So you can, maybe learn in the future. Unless they're a real bitch, which it makes no sense for someone to just go like, you failed the interview, we're not going to tell you anything. People in HR want people to get jobs. That's kind of their job, is to get people jobs. So when I asked why I was dismissed, she said, we're not at liberty to say. What that means is I was dismissed by something other than the interview. which makes... It's just a guess, but based on that kind of interview and based on what happened afterwards, they're not looking for someone like me, which means there was a prejudice. And that's something they are not legally allowed to dismiss for. So whether it's gender, race, or age, it's one of those three. They can't tell me. Yeah, they don't know that I'm on YouTube, and they don't know my political leanings. That doesn't come up in conversation. The only thing that came up in conversation during the interview was work experience and possibility for school. That was it. That was the only things I asked. Well, no, I'm sorry. I asked about insurance as well. I asked if they provide insurance, and they said only after a year. And I went, that's fine. Thank you so much. And oh, and wage. They talked about that, so I asked about it. Hey, Raquel, how you doing? But again, if it were something other than those things you mentioned and that I mentioned, yeah, they can't. They have no idea how I lean politically. They have no idea that I'm on YouTube. If it were any of those other three things that I mentioned, that's not exactly legal. They can't legally do that. So that's why when you ask HR, why was I dismissed? If they give you the, we're not at liberty to discuss this, that means it was one of those things. In my experience, it's an age issue. That's chain restaurants. There's two other positions I went up for a couple weeks ago. I think 2 weeks ago, maybe. One of the guys said he wants his entire staff to be female. That's discriminatory, that's prejudice, but it's also an in-house HR. The owner of the business would be the one dictating policy. And it would be fruitless to try to take him to court, because you could just say, oh no, that didn't happen. With a chain restaurant, you know, that has a corporate structure and an HR department, you could absolutely do that and say I was dismissed because I'm a man, or I was dismissed because I'm a woman, etc., etc. At a bar, you really can't do that.
By my honor, that's good to hear. With Rakishin slain and the mask in our possession, we're much closer.
Is she not a moderator? I thought she was.
All because of your efforts.
Let me swap over here.
Another interesting item I found in the Sanctum's vaults.
Raquel. Can't sleep. Why can't you sleep? And also, that chat didn't show up. That's weird.
With his dragon priest defeated and his plans
Group
foiled,
text boosh.
Lotfilan is more vulnerable than ever before.
Alright.
We can't let this opportunity pass us by. The time has come to put an end to this Order of the New Moon.
Where the fuck is the other one?
Sept Scales. Why would he challenge Lotfilan on his own? This is no time for anger. I may not agree with Nephilar's actions, but we need to defeat the cult. We must find our dragon ally.
Yeah, we have a dragon ally.
Journey to Senchal and speak with General Renmus.
Sleep is for the weak. I'm weak, man.
Join us in our fight.
I like my
We may
sleep.
have reports concerning Nephilar and Lotfilan's battle.
Yeah, I can't do those marathon streams that some of these guys on YouTube do, where they're streaming for like 16 fucking hours.
Discuss our next step.
I've done 18 before.
General Renmus.
Yeah, I can't do
I
that,
owe
man.
all of you an apology. I thought I acted for the good of Senshal, but there is blood on my hands. If you'll have us.
Oh yeah, if you take a
Senshal will
nap.
fight alongside
I took a
the
nap this
Dragon Guard.
afternoon.
We've always
Yeah,
been on
that
the
don't
same
count
side.
though.
I'm glad you finally realized that.
It's gonna keep you up though. Like if you take a little power nap. I used to do that when I would pull doubles, or I was working at a restaurant as a host, and then I was working at a moving company, and they were like, "Yeah, you need to be here at 7 p.m. and help close out the restaurant and be a host." Like, all right, yeah, my job at the moving company is gonna be done at like 3 p.m. They're like, we don't care. I'm like, oh, okay.
You can thank my daughter for all this.
I think the longest I've done was 8.
Just like her mother. The shields of
Like these
Senshal are
dudes
ready
do
to
it like
aid you,
fucking
Dragon Guard.
18 hours straight. Like they have a panel of like 5 people, and they just tear apart video games and movies.
Yeah, but if you stream for 18 hours straight, it really just means that you got stoned and didn't get up yet.
Not yet. I'll work with
Or
Captain
drunk.
Sai
Like,
Sahan
alcohol
to
has the
formulate a
same
plan
effect
of
on me
attack.
if I drink it in
We'll
that
march
kind of
north
volume.
of Senshal
Like I don't go to
as soon
sleep.
as we are able.
So this guy's starting to join us. The general of the guard, who's this, the SJW's father, has decided to join us. Good. Slap her around, because I'm sick of her bullshit.
I've been mulling over
They
this
didn't
alliance
know
since
the
you
Red
first
Guard
entered
and
my
Imperial,
office.
and I was teased
But I
when I was a
certain
child.
that if I
It's
left
fucking
Senshal
Tamriel.
defenseless, it would fall
Have you
to
ever
ruin,
met a
just
high
like
elf?
Cyrodiil.
Jesse, you want to come talk to this bitch?
When I left Cyrodiil all those years ago, the unimaginable happened.
They're not nice.
Was killed, and Daedra
They're not
attacked.
kind.
I wasn't there to defend my home.
Can you do the voice?
Knowledge changed me.
No, I'm in a war.
Something similar happened to Senshal.
I'm in a war.
We face the darkness of fear to find the light.
This bull's whizzing by my head,
That's
man.
something my
No.
wife often said. And something
I got
Ilya
time for
just
chit chat.
recently
Ah, the
reminded me.
fucking tank!
I can't let fear dictate my actions. And so, I will join with you.
How the fuck did that Tiger tent get behind that train, man? For real. That was brutal.
Tactical information. Supplies, soldiers. Now that we're in this fight, you'll find the shields of Senshal an invaluable ally.
Yeah, make the shields the part of the Dragon Guard.
I haven't left Senshal completely defenseless. Besides, if we don't defeat Latvulan now, there won't be a city left to defend. Unless my daughter
Well, I
has
moved people's
exaggerated the dangers.
personal items, Milton. That's... You gotta take care. One of the guys that we worked for, it was a $25,000 moving contract. I don't know if you guys have used a moving company before, but that's a lot of fucking money. And that was just for labor. Sorry, not just labor. It was labor and equipment. It's $25,000. I have no idea what the cost was to move everything. It was a 6-truck load. One truck was filled with nothing but the wife's clothes. Like, she filled an entire 26-foot moving van with wardrobe boxes of her clothes.
A cruel race, these dragons.
The guy's name was,
To be honest, I've been
he worked for
mulling over this
AOL
alliance since you first entered
back in the
my
day.
office.
It was
But I was
Les
certain that if I left Senshal defenseless, it would fall to
Les
ruin,
Baird.
just like
Les
Cyrodiil.
Baird. I'll put it in the fucking chat here. And his wife, like, we don't care. It doesn't matter if it's a $10 piece of art or if it's a $20,000 piece of art. We are going to make sure that your stuff doesn't get damaged. That's the whole point
When
of
I left
hiring a
Cyrodiil,
company
we
like that.
face
Like,
the darkness of fear to
she
find
decided
the light of
to
courage.
tell us how
something
much
my wife often
each
said.
individual
There's
piece of
something
art
Aelia
cost,
just recently
and then
reminded
go
me.
through the
I
entire
can't
history
let
of it,
fear dictate
and
my
how
actions.
her
And so,
family's
I will join
friends
with you.
acquired it, and how her husband bought it for her, and just on and on and on. And one of these motherfuckers just kept, like, shaking his head and stuff, and the crew chief made him go outside. He's like, just let him fucking talk. We're on the clock. Like, we're paid by the hour. If she wants to run her mouth for an hour, that's money in our pocket. Like, just shut the fuck up. Don't shake your head. Don't roll your eyes. Just
soldiers. Now that we're in this fight, you'll find the shields of Senshal an invaluable ally.
You know what I'm talking about, Jesse? Oh, there you go. You got shot in the head.
Yep.
I haven't left Senshal completely defenseless. Besides, if we don't defeat Latvulan now...
Yeah, that's a good way to
won't be a
get
city
canceled
left
from
to
the
defend,
job.
Unless
And
my
we have
daughter
girls.
has exaggerated the dangers.
Yeah, Raquel,
A
she
cruel
had
race, these
more
dragons.
clothes than, like,
They
my
would
entire
rather rule
neighborhood.
over ashes than
It's-
allow us to remain free. It's not
So, like,
just Senshal
stretch out your arms,
or even elsewhere.
like,
All
from
of
fingertip to
Tamriel is in
fingertip,
peril.
will fit in one of those 2.5 foot wide wardrobe boxes. So, like, for me, it's like 6 foot, stretched out fingertip to fingertip, will fit in a 2.5 foot wide box. Filled an entire 26 pack van full of those fucking
To
things.
be honest, I've been mulling over this alliance since you first entered my office. But I was certain that if I left Senshal
Yeah, I've got-
defenseless,
let's
it
see.
would fall
Yeah.
to ruin, just like Cyrodiil.
I don't know if flip-flops count for shoes, but I've got a pair of flip-flops. I've got a pair of work boots. I've got 2 pairs of kitchen shoes. One is getting worn. The other one hasn't been worn yet. They last about 6 months. And the other one is dress shoes. So I've got like 4 pairs of shoes. This chick.
When I left Cyrodiil all those years ago, the unimaginable happened. My emperor was killed, and Daedra attacked. And I wasn't there to defend my home. That knowledge changed me.
Like she had more
Something
clothes
similar happened to Senshal.
that fit her as she was than most people have in their entire lifetime. Like they had stupid money. They had stupid money.
The light of courage.
They moved
That's
from
something my wife
a
often said.
$2.5 million
Aelia
house
just
to a different
recently reminded me.
$2.5 million
I
house.
can't let fear
It was
dictate
not
my
paid
actions.
off because
So,
she
I will
didn't
join
like
with
the
you.
house anymore. Oh, and Les had like a couple of Ferraris and shit like that. Like, we're talking about stupid rich. We're talking about people that had money just to piss away.
Tactical information, supplies, soldiers. Now that we're in this fight, you'll find the shields of Senshal an invaluable ally. I haven't
When I
left
worked at
Senshal
Marriott,
completely
the
defenseless.
guy that was doing
Besides,
the
if
orientation
we don't defeat Latvulan
was talking
now,
about how he went
there
to
won't be a city left
the
to
different
defend,
elite
unless my
Marriott
daughter has
locations. Like there's
exaggerated
Moxie,
the
which is
dangers.
more geared towards party people, and there's Bulgari. One of them is on the cliffs of Bali, and you're talking like $20,000 a night kind of shit. You have a mansion on the cliffs of Bali, and it's all you would expect in a regular Marriott, a Courtyard or something like that. You would have one room service person for every 5 guests, 10 guests, something like that. The more upscale ones, like the Waterside in Tampa, you would expect to have one
A
room
cruel
service person
race,
for every
these
2
dragons.
guests,
They
3
would
guests.
rather rule
So you
over
get more
ashes
service
than
more
allow us to
quickly.
remain
They have more
free.
staff, they have more
It's
money,
not
and
just
their
Senshal
rooms are
at
more
stake,
expensive, but their
or even
hotel is also
elsewhere.
nicer.
All
JW
of
is
Tamriel
like
in peril.
1 to 2. So if you order room service, the kitchen staff is available to take care of that for you, and you'll get your food faster. It's just a better luxury experience. Bulgari, you have like 5 staff to 1 client. And one of the things they have is
To
their
be honest,
Bulgari
I've
brand,
been mulling over
which
this
is very
alliance
high
since you first
in
entered my office.
watches
But I
and
was certain
jewelry
that if I
and
left
purses.
Senshal defenseless,
So when this guy that
it
was
would
doing
fall to
orientation
ruin, just
was
like
over
Cyrodiil.
doing orientation at Bulgari, they were doing a tour of the gift shop, and this woman comes in there, and she's in I think it's called a dashiki. It's like a full body thing. Is that the dashiki? Jesse, is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
And she walks into the gift shop, and she pulls up her hand and waves over the clerk and points to one of the bags and then walks out. And the guy watched that happen, and without even talking to anyone or examining the item, she just blew $25,000 on a purse and just walked out. Like, that's fucking stupid money, right? Like, how?
When I left Cyrodiil all those years ago,
What happened
the
now?
unimaginable happened. My emperor.
This is at Bulgaria, on the cliffs of Bali,
I
where
wasn't there to defend my
it's a
home.
Marriott brand,
That
but it's an
knowledge
extremely
changed me.
high-end,
I couldn't let something similar happen to Sensual.
limited stay experience, hotel experience. It's not really a hotel; it's more like a mansion. And the staff at the hotel, they wear these diamond necklaces or expensive gold watches, or nice shoes. And the clients can come up and go, I really like that necklace, or I really like that watch, or I really like those shoes. The staff member will take it off and give it to them and put it on their bill. It doesn't happen in the U.S. It's just not something that can happen in the United States.
Of fear,
But that's
information,
just a level
supplies,
of money
soldiers.
that is
Now that we're in this fight,
unconscionable.
you'll find the shields of
These are the
Sensual
ones that have
an
like $20
invaluable
million
ally.
yachts, and they never leave port. They have it because they can afford it. So this chicken at Dashiki walks into the God, I just lost it. It's like the souvenir room? No. What the God. Doesn't matter. She walks into where they're selling a bunch of Bulgari stuff, and there's like this rack of purses, and like each one is just more excessive in value to the one above it. And she points at the clerk and waves the clerk over, and the clerk says yes ma'am, or whatever they say, and she just points to this purse and then leaves, and the clerk goes over there and takes it off the shelf, wraps it up, puts it in a box, and that's going to be billed to their hotel. Like $25,000 purse. She just pointed at it and said that's mine, but she didn't say anything. But that's ridiculous money.
I think if somebody spends 25 grand on a purse, I'd beat their fucking brains in.
To be honest, when I left
Why?
Like, bitch, you're wasting my fucking money like that? You don't suck dick good enough for that.
That's
You
something
don't
my
know
wife
that.
often said.
I don't give a fuck who they are. They don't suck dick good enough for that. You can go fuck yourself with that bullshit.
My actions.
The
Like,
point
here's
is,
a fucking,
the
here's
point
a
is,
fucking
is
purse
he
from
had the
Walmart.
money.
Be happy or get the fuck out of my house.
He had the money. It wasn't a fucking problem. Like that's what
I
I'm
don't care
saying.
if you have the money and if it's not a problem. It's a fucking problem. Somebody's wasting your goddamn money like
Now
that.
that we're in this fight,
Just because you got $50 million doesn't mean a T-shirt now has the value of $10,000. You know what I mean?
No, these are
fucking purse.
These are multi-billionaires.
I don't care. It
piss
still
away.
makes her a dumb cunt.
I haven't left Sensual
Oh, I agree.
completely defenseless. Besides,
But that's
if we don't defeat
the life
Lotbulon
they have.
now,
I mean, they're fucking
won't be a city left
Dumb and
Dubai,
fucking worthless.
Dubai oil
That's
barons.
exactly
Like what the
the thing.
fuck? They just.
A cruel race, these dragons.
It's
They would
retarded
rather
money, man.
rule
It's
over
retarded
How,
Asgard
money.
than allow
how
us
much?
to
How many of the
remain
help
free.
do you think she's sucking
It's
dick on?
not just, to be honest,
Her?
I've
None.
been mulling over
None?
Why would she?
this
Why
since
would she
first
jeopardize
arrived
the
in my
ability to
office.
walk in for
But
paying
I was
$25,000
certain
for a
that if I
purse?
left Sensual defenseless,
Why would she
Because
jeopardize that?
because if her husband don't care if
Just
she's
like
wasting his
Cyrodiil.
money like
When I
that, she
left
don't care if she's
Cyrodiil
sucking
all those
somebody else's
years,
dick.
We face the
I don't know, man.
Same
These
value.
If she's wearing a dashiki, it's probably fucking Arab, and the reason she's wearing that is because she's just covered in welts. What the fuck gun is that you have?
Piece of shit.
Looks like a dinner plate.
It's a big ass piece of shit. Fucking hand grenade!
Oh, that didn't fucking mitigate damage at all. That was terrible. Did I upgrade this yet? That's still level 2? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, it's already morphed. God, that shield sucks. We need to get rid of this. Get back to my other one.
And,
I don't use destruction staff abilities. I just have it because it does more damage when I use it. Maybe I should do this one. Was it 237 ultimate? That's a lot. That's 71 ultimate. No, man. His fucking destruction staff skills are garbage. I'm thinking about switching over to that other fucking thing. Where the hell's the sentry
so
tower?
bad I can't get a fucking shot. See ya, bitches. Come on, where's my fucking grenade kills?
Say dragon guard something. Yeah, I burned everyone alive on that, that A, what do you call it, checkpoint.
That's the map we're in right now.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of dudes in there. They had it buttoned down. I ran over to that side, just tossed that Molotov in there. Stop shooting, let them burn. West. There it is. The fuck? Okay, let's go here. Dude, there's no fucking waypoints in elsewhere. It's like 3 for the whole damn map. Yeah, it's excessive. It's extremely excessive. But they have excess. So they can afford that kind of shit. They don't even look at it. So one of the things they've been doing in New York for a little while, since Bloomberg, is they build these gigantic towers. Real estate works a little different there. So like you have this property, and you can build a tower to a certain point if it covers the entire property. Or you can have small little business around the property and you just have this giant dick of steel and glass sticking up into the air. And you don't tell people your address, like if you have one of those places. You just say, I'm at 1122. And that's like, that means something. But no one lives there. These properties are just bought by foreign investors because they're waiting for the real estate market to turn around so they can sell it. The problem becomes... oh, thank you, Raquel. The problem becomes if the market doesn't turn around, they just sit on it. And the property value of everything around it goes down as well. There's no income from it, right? There's no one living there. There's no one paying taxes on it. It just exists. Well, they're paying the property tax, but it really just hurts the entire economy of the city. And the people that buy these places, they don't give a shit. They really don't care. Holy shit. There's a big dead dragon.
I can't believe it. We actually fought a living.
I got a message from you.
Stop breathing anymore.
Oh, join. Yeah, don't want to do that. Oh, there you go. Ah, am I being attacked? Yeah, I'm being attacked. I want to pay attention. Yeah, you better run, kitty cats.
Nathalar was lucky we made it here so fast. He was surrounded
Yeah, it just got a little much. There was a bunch of
after we took this one
blips
down.
coming on like I'd be
Zaji
asleep or
grounded it
something.
himself. I'd say I'm proud of him, but it was
Phone would be
probably
making
sheer
noise.
luck.
I have to fight a mud monster and go goddamn karate guy.
I want a fucking cheese dick. Here, eat a bunch of this, you fucking twat.
What? How many grenades do you have?
I'm not sure.
One.
He fights with the fury of a wounded Sench, but that could simply be his way. Still, despite
long-range shotgun.
such numbers for long.
Oh, Raquel, I was just reading Milton's post there.
This match is a fucking bloodbath.
Nathalar and his
That train was...
Oh yeah, that train's ridiculous.
That's fucking bonkers, man. I hated most
that tank at the end being behind it was really wrecking our team.
Yeah, that was the end of the game. Right there, is they just had position on us. And there's nothing I could have fucking done because, of course, Luck was in it, or Luke, whatever his name is. Jesse saying he wanted cheese dick? I don't know.
I want a cheese dick. I said, oh, what a cheese dick.
Yeah, he said, yeah, what a cheese dick.
Did you see? Since you flew by, to be honest, things
no, no, he was talking about the guy he's playing Enlisted, which is a first-person shooter, World War II type game, and some guy was being cheesy. All right, so Milton, Raquel, tell me if I'm right or not. This fucking thing looks like if Jack Sparrow were more gay. Or less gay. I don't know.
Johnny Depp could not be more gay.
That's probably true. But look at this thing. This is a pirate cat. Nah, you misheard. Don't worry about it. You're fine. But look at this cat. Let's change the subject and look at this fucking cat. It's like, look at these clothes that I found. Also, his mom is the size of a house cat.
Zaji lost sight of them.
We met his mother in part 1.
Can't help but wins every time they shout. Is that really just?
Or maybe it was part 2. I don't remember.
Looks like they're coming back around.
Very posh. Zaji is very into himself, yes. Oh, please let me use the fucking catapult. Because we're in elsewhere, and there's a catapult.
Looks like they're headed straight to Doomstone Keep. Huh.
There's some fucking
They work with
dragons.
that old ruin. Sai-Sahan will want to know about this. We'll report in while you go after Nafala.
Well, I always thought, like, Jack Sparrow was already kind of super gay. But this is like a cat version. And he's wearing very flamboyant armor. I so wanted to use this goddamn thing and just launch Homeboy just out there. Alright, let's there's my shield. See if I can survive this drop. Nope. Not a long drop. 24,000 damage. I've got 24,000 health. That's interesting.
I could use a better team. I feel like I'm the only one like trying to push on to this objective. And now we're out of guys.
Find
Okay.
Nafalad before they overwhelm him.
He has a certain swagger about him that definitely comes off as gay. And he's definitely flamboyant. It's not the point. The sexuality of the character is not the point. The point is how he's portraying the character. Oh, that's a fault. Alright, just to clear up in chat, he said that's cheese dick. What the guy was doing in the game.
I said that cheese dick, referring to some guy as a cheese dick, whatever that means.
In the game. I don't know. It was a comment directed at some other motherfucker that was killing Jesse. That's all we need to know.
Yep.
I don't have any stamina. Stop shooting me, you fucking assholes. Go away. Go away. There you go. Now you're dead. Is that better? Oh, you're not dead. Oh god, there's a fucking Spriggan. There, now you're all dead. Is that better? You could have left me alone. I got bin to take care of. Fucking things are
Oh, buying some fucking pizza. So the other day I get these carpenters up to my house because I had some water damage going into the living room. I had to do the have them redo half my fucking popcorn ceiling in here, so that's all scraped. But now today I gotta look online and start looking for.
Did you scrape that, or do you have them do
boring.
it?
No, they did it.
Really? Man, I figured you could do that shit yourself.
I could do it myself, but the thing is that I can't do the popcorn ceiling myself because you need a sprayer for that.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the dick. Yeah, but it's also a pain in the dick, and blending it in is a real pain in the ass.
Blending it is the problem, yes. That's always been the fucking problem. Follow not the heart.
So I'd like that to be somebody else's fucking problem.
What are we going to do now?
Yeah, first time I did it,
As long as the dragon guard still
you're
stands,
you're dealing with a guy on the crew that doesn't know how to do a thing that you know how to do. Fucking teach him, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, it's and the thing is, it's a medium spray, but it's sprayed on real thick.
Well, there's a technique to it. There's a fucking technique to it, like using a jackhammer. There's a technique to it.
Yeah,
Tell the guy you're working with. So they sent me up there first time I ever did popcorn. And, yeah, it got thick in one spot, and it dripped. And they're like, no, do it like this. I'm like, you couldn't have fucking told me that before you sent me up there. Waste the fucking product. Oh, we figured you knew how to do it. How did you figure that when I said I've never done this before? You figured I knew how to do it after I said that? Yeah, you're smart. Why are you doing popcorn ceilings? Idiot. I hated that shit, man. That happened in landscaping, that happened in masonry, it happened in carpentry.
Oh, yeah.
The cultists gathered.
You're a bunch of fucking retards.
You know why? It's because most of these people ain't that goddamn smart, so any knowledge they have to hide.
We are never going to hear the end of
Oh, yeah, you get a new guy to fuck up part of the job, and then they get to go, well, I know better than you do. It's like, good. You're fucking up the job. You're wasting time and money. Like, I already pointed out that you know more about this than I do when I said I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I've been on the job, and I had two guys older than me insist that I didn't know what I was talking about. Especially when I told him, well, when Tom comes back and he sees that you guys put the ridge in upside down, I'm gonna tell him I told you. But when Tom comes back, first thing he says is, "What the fuck is that?" I said, "I told him. I told him twice. I told him I'd tell you." But, I don't know shit. They know so goddamn much. They know so goddamn much, they just fucked up your whole edition.
What? Why are you a moron?
Yeah, exactly.
I had the tile. So, okay. The thing when you're cutting tile, if you're making it fit, you make the line, you don't cut on the line. You cut on the edge of the fucking line. You don't put the middle of the saw where the line is. Because
yeah, correct. It's measured. You cut one side of the line or the other.
Right. Exactly. So the measurement you scrape with the pencil is not where you're going to cut. That's where the edge of the tile is going to be. And I tried to say that to these guys. We've been doing this for 15 years. I'm like, oh, that's apparent.
That's not an argument.
No. Like I'm making common sense here. You don't cut directly on top of where the mark is. The same thing cutting wood. Like because unbeknownst to them that have been doing it for 15 years, blades have width.
Yeah, and you could always cut it again, but you can't get out the board lengthener. It just doesn't exist.
Nope. You can't magically have more board reappear or more tile reappear. Once you fuck up a cut, that's gone forever.
Down below. Let's see if we can find a way to get to him.
I was trying to tell him. I'm like, no, you cut it like this. You have to have... You're cutting on the edge of it. The pencil mark is going to be the edge of the... They're like, no. We've been doing this 15 years. They cut it up. Guess what? Didn't fucking fit. Yeah, they try to blame me, but the foreman's like, you guys are fucking morons. Like, why would you have him cut it, or why would you have him mark it to begin with, if he's just here to lay tile? It's so they could feel good about themselves, going like, oh, I know something this other person doesn't know. Ruin someone's fucking house.
Yeah, right.
I had that issue at the moving company. One of the guys was like, I've been doing this for a while. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, you do a 3-step lift on a dresser. And he goes, no, you just pick it up from the bottom. I'm like, don't fucking do that. He did that, tipped over, crushed the guy next to him against the wall, smashed his face against the wall with it, put a hole in the wall. I'm like, yeah.
I had a guy walk down a fucking inside of a roof cutting all the fucking support beams. Then he knocks him out with a fucking 2x4, and when it falls on his leg, he tried blaming me. I'm like, you're blaming me because you're fucking retarded?
Yeah. Oh, the guy that did the lift.
I straight up said to him, "Are you too fucking stupid to know what gravity is? I mean, how fucking stupid are you just for the future? You know, fuck you. Suck a bunch of my dick."
It's a dresser, like it's maybe 3 foot tall, like half as tall as I am. What you do is you get it from the back and the bottom, and you tilt it, and then you lift it up so it all comes up together as one piece, and then you slide your hand down the back and pick it up from the bottom with both hands. It's a 3-point lift. It's really fucking simple. This guy's like, no, you just pick it up like this. And he lifted up his end, and the other guy that did not have purchase stumbled back, and it pushed him into the wall, and he put a fucking hole in the wall. Like, good. You've ruined this person's place that they're trying to sell. Excellent. And why did you do that? Because someone told you you were wrong. That's like had that shit happen in masonry too. Had it shit happen in landscaping. They're like, oh, just take the guard off the weed whacker and you can do it so much faster. I'm like, yeah, if you want to burn the grass. Like, no, you haven't been here as long as I have. Huh?
You want to cut up your legs real nice?
Yeah.
You gotta keep in mind that half the people that work labor are fucking retarded. The smart ones are the ones that the smart ones that are instantly strike you as being eccentric.
Or the ones that I was telling this dude driving a Toro 2 with the handles. You put one handle goes forward on the right side, your vehicle turns to the right on the back left wheel. And I was trying to tell him that, and he's like, "No, man, that's you don't understand how this thing works." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure I understand how this thing fucking works." Basic. It's very basic. And he would leave these divots in the yard. You know what St. Augustine doesn't like? Divots. So it's what you do when you're driving a Toro 2. If you want to make a turn, you go forward a bit, both handles, and you start leaning back on one handle and take the other one all the way back, so that the left side backs up while the front side is moving forward. If you hold one steady and just push one handle forward, one of those tires is not moving. And if you do that on grass, it just twists the grass.
Yeah. That's how my snowblower works. Stank treads.
Well, yeah, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. So I tried to tell that to this dude, and he's like, "You don't know what you're talking about." I'm like, "Okay." Guess what? Like, a few months later, got a call. There's divots. Read the tablet. Where the fuck is the tablet? Did I miss it? I missed the whole fucking thing. Jesus Christ. See what you did, Jesse? I was talking to you. I missed the whole goddamn thing. I missed it. It's back this way. This is your fault somehow.
I love running in to take these objectives by myself.
Yeah, you tried doing that with me, and I was like, I'm right behind you, man.
Like, where's the team? They just let all the old objectives fall.
Stop it, you bastards.
Now I gotta waste my time when I could be murdering people.
No, you're good. Keep the objective. Keep going after the objective. Put it that way. God. I went all this way. I walked right past what I was supposed to be doing. Didn't I already read this damn thing? I thought I read this already. Only by divine masked power and its sacred light will you learn the Black Beast and our perilous fight. Use the mask to see our stories. By the sacred fire's glow, path forward will be opened to the icy prison below.
In a rather roundabout way,
Is Crowder on today?
Tablet is telling us how to move forward.
God damn it, he needs to be on every day.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Except for some fucking reason.
I only got 18 kills in that whole game? Really?
Yeah, you suck.
Weird.
Weird.
I could have sworn I got 18 people just off grenade kills.
There's more to Doomstone Keep than first meets the...
Talk to Sai Sahan. I just fucking did that.
Alright, I'm gonna do one more.
What is going on? I can't fucking talk to him.
One more time. Sai Sahan? Sai Sahan is the Hrothgar fellow, isn't he?
Yeah, it won't let me talk to him. It says talk to Sai Sahan. I can't.
He's bald, short, and jacked.
He's jacked as shit, yeah.
Yeah, he is jacked.
So it says I'm in combat. But, oh, there we go. Whatever it was died.
It seems there's more to
He's got a sweet beard, man.
First meets the eye. The inscription says to create light with a divine mask, which I can
How come I can't pick a guy?
To the mask of Alkosh. Did the pride of Alkosh occupy this keep?
Yeah, Laszlo, that's the whole fucking thing.
Yes,
Jesse
Black
said it
Beast.
before, and that's entirely accurate.
Greatest foes.
Is they just
dragon
want
of
to
mighty
show
power.
to another person that they know something.
This inscription was written
And
by
if
the
it breaks
dragon
down that other person that they're showing it to, that's the whole point. Like, make someone else feel like shit, and then lie about it. And it makes them feel good. That's why they're doing fucking tile work when they're 50 years old. And I kind of feel like the same way. Like, gotta get out of this goddamn industry. I'm not going anywhere.
There. Let's see if the mask responds to that brazier.
I'll become a pimp before I do carpentry again. It ain't fucking worth it.
No, the service industry is not worth it either, man. Like, I cannot deal with their fucking egos. Especially, same goddamn deal. Like, well, I've been here longer than you. I'm like, really? Because when I started in this industry, you were shitting your goddamn pants, you piece of shit. You crap your pants more than Joe Biden does. You've been here longer than me, have you? No, I've been in the workforce since '96. Have you really been here longer than me? Now where am I supposed to go? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did I run by it again? It didn't show up on the map before. I'm getting pissed. Where? Where the fuck is it? Jesus Christ.
I killed myself with that jump? Give me a fucking break.
Ran right by the goddamn thing. Yes, I did.
I was about to say I probably shouldn't have just run out here in that idiotic move.
Against the Dragon God. Looks like a Kashiti warrior
Not
is
right.
leading them.
I don't know how that bullet magically went through that asshole, but whatevs. It's cool.
Is his name LUCH 4612?
No, there's many cheaters about.
I'm telling you, man. 100 and, what was it, 165 and 15 deaths? It's fishy. Real
Kashiti
fishy.
warrior from before. She claimed the mask of Alkosh just as you did. possibly be Jadari?
Some moron on our team built a checkpoint behind our normal checkpoints.
That sounds good.
Yep, whose side are you on?
I still can't believe he used the fucking airstrike on one guy in the tower.
He was dead by the time it came in.
Yeah, I had him. There's like 3 of us looking at that goddamn guy. Oh, he's gonna eat shit real bad here.
Oh yeah, lucky airstrike. Rack him up.
That's Nephilar. Jadari is offering him the Mask of Alkosh.
Holy shit.
It seems to
that was your guy though, right?
Though I'm not sure what.
Alright, now where we go, Sai? I was running around elsewhere. The main town or whatever. I don't know the Palatine. There's this chick going, "You heard the rumor?" And the guy goes, "Yeah, I heard that Sai Zahan, he's returned from the dead. And he's running around elsewhere." And she goes, "Oh yes, I heard the same thing. Also, I'm the daughter of Debella, who's one of the gods." I don't know. I just thought that's funny that people don't play ESO, but I thought that was hilarious. But yes, and I saw Mayron's Dagon riding a unicorn made of marshmallow.
My Leki's blade. I understand now. The Black Beast is Lutvalon. The Dragon Guard sealed him away, though it cost Jadari her life.
Alright,
Jadari joined the Dragon Guard to take down a fearsome dragon. The Pride of Alkosh called him the Demon from the East, while the
There's a
Dragon
unicorn.
Guard named him the Black Beast.
Jesse has a unicorn, but it has feathers.
I used to.
And it's weird.
The Oblivion I had a unicorn.
No, you got one in ESO. The
that elk thing?
Indaruk? Is it called an Indaruk? That's as close to a unicorn as they got here, right?
She must have needed the mask's power to defeat Lutvalon.
It makes that
Jadari
terrible
and the Dragon
fucking
Guard had
screeching
another
noise
ally
every
as
time
well,
you ride it.
Nephilar. He gave them his own horn to use, and then the final battle.
I tried to stop you, man. I said don't do it. There's another dragon.
Nephilar.
There's an injured dragon.
Jadari. No. It is you, Hunter. Deju. Time blurs. It is the same as before. I can feel Lutvalan's icy malice permeating this chamber. So this...
Yeah, look at this guy. He's really horny.
Was it? And now he
Indiric.
is assured that it will be...
Did you look it up?
My grave.
Oh, I need to look it up. I know how it's spelled.
I thought I said it right.
Yes.
First time I saw one of those in ESO was when I was with Lindsay and your boy, and we were running around Somerset, and Lindsay's like, "Oh my god, look at the pretty unicorn," and we started to run after it. Then it turned around and it, like, lit on fire and teleported and beat the shit out of us. I was like, "It's not a unicorn, it's not a unicorn."
It's an angry giraffe.
It's a fucking monster is what it is.
To awaken the mask. One is a
and then we went and fought one.
Like,
there's a boss in Somerset that is one of those things.
Yep.
And it sends out like phantom Indirics
Yeah,
like all
of
around it.
my kind.
Oh god, that thing was a goddamn nightmare. I ran in there. Lindsay was like level 35, and Shredder and I were like level 20. Like I had my assassin, and he had his necromancer, and I was like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" They're like, "Yeah, we'll be fine." Instantly dead, all of us.
Vengeance. The will of my
Zombie
father,
murder unicorns.
the
Yeah, there's one of those
time.
in
All
Skyrim.
drove seek dominion, and so it is a king's command.
Arvak,
is
I think his name is.
I will not turn away from you as I did Jadari. I will
Reminded
not
me of Artex. This dude lost his horse, and it became like a ghost zombie horse kind of thing. Oh, best horse.
And he appreciated you summoning his horse to get it out of the soul cairn.
Yeah. God, that was a fucking nightmare mission. Like I thought the dealing with the vampire there, and then the battle with the undead dragon, I thought that was all really cool. But everything leading up to that was just a slog, man. The soul cairn.
Searching a wasteland.
Oh god. And the map sucked. It didn't work properly. And it just went on and on and on.
I will join with you and empower the mask. You are a worthy ally. And
so I was one of those that ran around in that for like an hour. And then I went and looked at a map online. And I found out where all the pages were. I found out where all the pieces were. It was just... I had enough, man. Soul Cairn was bullshit. But Serena's worth it, man. Or is it Serana? I think it's Serana.
Either way, she's a hot vampire.
And she interacts with stuff in the world. Like if you go and start doing something at a forge, she'll sit there and start sharpening her blade on the wheel.
Yep.
The other thing, like, oh, where the fuck am I? Holy shit. There's a dragon. Dude. This is nuts. I'm on one of the moons above Nern. Yo, Milton, Raquel, are you seeing this shit? This is fucking bonkers. I think that's Nern over there. Where the fuck am I? This is crazy, Jesse. I'm just gonna keep following these footprints. What was I talking about? Soul Care and something like that? Oh, there's a couple of...
This time I was 43 and 2.
Look at the size of this dragon.
That's not bad.
Look at this thing.
It's
That's
like 21
a dragon.
kills per death.
It's an oasis on the moon, dude. Have you not done this mission?
I'm gonna do one more. Fuck it. Just one more, though.
This is nuts.
Apologies never did suit you, Nafala.
Siggy butt.
You are here now. That is all that
Smoke
matters.
me a ciggy butt.
A new champion walks in Jadari's stead. We
I'm
can
out in
still make
space.
things
This
right.
is crazy.
Is that a mission in elsewhere?
Southern elsewhere,
It
yeah.
was his destiny to walk these sands, you know.
For the Dragon
to join
Guard.
with the pride of Alkosh.
Let me in.
But greed drenched his heart like a freezing rain, sapping all its warmth. And so, it fell on your
So there's
shoulders
a
to walk
mission in
this path
Skyrim
yourself.
where you have to poison mead, like right outside Whiterun.
Dragons, yes.
And
And something
if you
far
have
worse
Serana
as
with you
well.
before you do that,
Lotful.
she'll go over
The
and she'll
demon
start
from the
drinking
east.
the mead.
It was not enough.
And then she has like this little
must
stagger when
succeed
she
where
drinks it,
Jedi
and then she'll go back for more.
You must banish the demon unto eternity, as Alkosh wills.
None of the other hirelings do that shit. And she does like frost damage and fire damage.
A shadow
And if you
wearing
give
a
her,
scaly hide.
you can give her
It seeks to
Dawnbreaker
drench this world in anguish,
from Meridia, and she
as is
just
its
wrecks
very nature.
everything.
It will pave the way for another.
For some reason, planting the explosives never works for me.
Alkosh watches we mortals with a weary eye. He will lend his power to one worthy, yes. But only if we are granted the aid of his blood. Only a dragon's power can awaken the mask. You seem willing. Can you say the same of Nefalar?
No, he's willing.
You must raise the mask of Alkosh before him. Do not think. Feel. Cast doubt from your heart, and ready yourself to accept Alkosh's divine will.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and speak for this dragon that can eat me without chewing.
Jadari failed, Mask Bearer. You must slay Latvulan.
I gotta kill a dragon? Okay.
Of course, Mask Bearer.
What is this place? It's not a place, it's a story.
A story that has been and will
we
be
are
told
within the tapestry and without it. Wrapped up tightly in its threads, even as we desperately try to untangle them.
Wrapped up tightly
is this the realm of Akatosh?
Alkosh is he who weaves the tapestry.
They call it Alkosh, but it's Akatosh.
And also he who is the threads. They unspool from the tip of his tail. When the thread ends, there will be nothing. We are all woven into his tapestry.
So she says all this nonsense, and my character says, it doesn't seem like you're going to give me a straight answer here.
Perhaps that is why Alkosh entrusted the Khajiit with his secrets, no? You compare the sands of the hourglass.
Oh my god, she keeps going on and on and on.
Can they truly be the same? But then, are they truly so different? Perhaps not in a way so easily understood. Just know that the Dragon King
this is the
guides
longest
you now,
dialogue
just as
in the
he
entire
guided you
game.
then. But it is you who must walk the path he lays before you. Never forget that. Jadari was born under eclipsed moons, yet was destined to never become main.
They really need to button down how Khajiit talk, because sometimes they're like, this one has goods to buy if you have coin to pay. And other times they're like, they say their name, they're like, Jadari has goods to buy. Other times they're like, I have goods to buy. Which is it?
The darkness of Lorkhaj had stained her soul.
See, it's Lorkhaj in Khajiit, but that's Lorcan.
All she could hear was beautiful,
he was a bad dude.
And so this one decided to.
He was like Corn Pop. He was a bad dude.
Behind the stars.
I see.
But Kenarthi carried Jadari not
they call it Kenarthi. That's Kenareth.
But into the darkness that had settled in this one's heart. Jadari was given two gifts.
See, they're trying to confuse me, but I have enough Elder Scrolls lore that I know what they're talking about. Because I'm a nerd.
You walked the halls of the High Main, have you not? You proved yourself worthy, and were gifted the mask of Alkosh. Those
good, that group ran right past me, stupid bastards.
They reflect Jadari's battle, deep in her
If I were you and I had that Thompson, I just would have lit him up.
I ain't got no Thompson.
I know, but if I did...
Jadari was gifted the mask.
That's what got me those, like, 50 assists in that first game, was just people running down a hallway and I just...
Yeah, but that gun's not a Thompson, though.
But now,
I know, but it's not a Thompson, no, but it's the same fucking idea.
Spray and pray.
Yeah. Hit some legs.
Coffee.
You compare the sands of...
Okay, I've had enough of you.
Go before him, Dragon Guard. It should only take...
It doesn't cost $30 to play. It costs $20 to buy it. And however much your PlayStation costs. And then you need to pay $60 for the year to get PlayStation Plus. Which is not too bad. Xbox Gold was more expensive than that. And they have deals. Jesse and Lindsay went and bought like all of the DLC at once. but they'll have to renew their subscription.
Yeah, I went rather crazy on that game. I bought all the DLC. I bought the craft bag eventually.
But did you do the ESO membership, or did you buy them individually? Because if you bought the ESO membership,
then I bought the membership.
Okay. Because like, when shit goes on sale is when I buy. Like, I got Elsewhere for 60% of the price. This place looks rad, dude. You need to watch my stream after it's like the hour-and-a-half mark.
Ah! Suck a duck, bitch!
There you go. That's the Thompson right there, or whatever it is, the machine gun. That was nice, Jesse, right there.
They weren't expecting that shit.
I just saw it, man. You lit the motherfuckers up.
They were all gonna go for that fucking thing, man.
Yeah, 3 months. I think it's $24. I think that's what Raquel bought. Plus $12 for 1 month. But we're buying 1 month at a time.
We're already digging. That means this one's ready to go too.
I bought the whole year just because, like, as soon as I started playing this with Jesse, I was hooked. Like, I love the Elder Scrolls. Yeah. Man, I spurged real bad, and then I lost my job. That was bad timing. But I'm still here. The lights are still on. Yep. And now, like, to liquidate some of my investments, such as Amazon, is going to cost a fuckload of money. We have got to get the Democrats out of office. Like, my investments at a lower dollar value.
Oh, my investments are all in the fucking toilet.
But mine would, like, if... Okay, during Trump, if they were at a lower dollar value and I liquidated them or sold them and turned it into cash, I would have had more then than I would now if I had the exact same amount, which I don't, because it's worth less. Like, at this point, it sounds fucking evil, but fucking keep funneling that taxpayer dollars into Amazon so I can sell that at a fucking profit rather than losing all this shit. Like, Amazon, my dad bought Amazon in '99, and it started in '97 is when they really started getting interesting, and they were selling books. Like, that's what Amazon did, was they sold books. You could go online and sell your books to people. That was what they did. And their return policy was fucking phenomenal. And that's where they really got their stride. Their stock increased 49,000% in 10 years. And the stock split several times. Like, so my father's shares were worth double, and my shares were worth double. I didn't have as much as him. My mother acquired his shares. So basically, she's sitting there going, great, Amazon, keep going good, but everything else is getting more expensive, and for her to liquidate the assets that they've had from '99, they wouldn't have a return investment, you know? And I keep telling her, like, dump the fucking stock, dump it all, turn it into cash, put it in a secure account that's not directly related to your savings or your checking. Like, put it somewhere safer than that. Offshore, maybe. But liquidate it. Get rid of it. Like, The stuff that with the Lord of the Rings thing and the Wheel of Time thing, these massive failures. People are canceling their Amazon Prime accounts.
Ah, I hit level 11.
They're not getting new customers, and that's where it's stagnating, and it needs to go.
29 and 2.
She's not listening to me. You were 29 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty fucking good. Well, that poking around the corner with that Thompson, that was
yeah, it was funny.
That was awesome, is what that was.
One more level and I'll get a new tank. Then I can start focusing on leveling that up.
The time has come, Akatus. Cleave through your enemies.
Holy fuck! Okay, that's a good shot.
One more.
We'll stop the cult from calling in reinforcements for Lot.
Actually, what am I doing? What was that new regiment I just got?
What the fuck is this? Oh! I'm wearing a mask. I'm wearing a dragon mask. And I've got like tendrils coming off of me. So what? What's the objective? Go down there and kill these guys? I could do that. What's up, guys? Here, everyone die right now. Fucking die. I had my ultimate ready. They dropped like a sack of hammer. That was good.
This is the power of the Mask of Alkosh. Come, we'll stop the cult from calling in
There's like
reinforcements
12
for
of them.
Lot.
And I just jumped in the middle and just wrecked them. Damn near killed them.
Hold them off while I prepare the ritual. Come, my
Who are you?
brothers and sisters.
Are you a
Lend
boss?
me your aid.
Oh, there's a boss. Switch over. Ah, get out of my way. So this ultimate that I have from Adric's Spear, like my Templar build, the more people I hit, the more damage it does. And it damages over time.
Move now.
Alright, where's my dragon? Come here, dragon. Help out, dragon. Come here. Yes, burn them all.
Meet up. Fine.
They were weak, but there were a lot of them. That was a fun fight. Oh, hey, what's up?
That's the last of them. Onward! We have a dragon to slay.
I kind of want to loot the body. I guess no. They may have been a bit nuts with the Authors of Babel, which he was a little famous, but yeah, I mean, if you're into it.
The time has come.
From what I've seen, people that are cheering for the new Lord of the Rings thing are only interested in a few things. 17 million fucking hell.
I know not how these mortals revived, but they shall not do so again. I am your foe.
Hey.
You shall face me.
The dragons are fighting, dude. The dragons are fighting each other. This is crazy. You have no idea what I'm doing right now.
I'm getting like 0 kills over here.
I need only my own might to defeat you. Now, little mask bearer, let us see how you handle my true might.
Ah, you missed me. Ow.
Yeah, I ain't got time in my life for that stupidity.
Father's power strengthens me. I will not be so easily defeated.
Oh, my boy's helping me out. Okay, that's 17 million dropped down at 10 million.
We shall see about that.
We'll handle this battle.
We'll cover you. Protect Nephilar.
Oh, more bad guys.
You should have stayed in that pit. Why fire? You cannot hold.
Ah, somebody got me from the other side of the fucking tank.
Kind of sick of those fucking tanks, man.
I should have killed you long ago, mask bearer.
Yeah, keep chasing me, man. I'm flanking a fucking dragon. Ow, he got me. This is a long-ass battle. Holy crap.
I just got killed by a guy whose name was a number and he didn't even fucking aim at me.
The rule of dragons cannot be stopped. You think you can win? I am onslaught. You cannot end me.
Hey, Jesse.
Yep.
At your nearest convenience, I'm going to need you to get on ESO and give me...
Give you a what?
The rubidite ingots, so I can build... this guy. Like his,
how many you need?
Like each piece is 160.
How many do you need?
Well fought, Dragon God. Lot Vulan is slain. Now I shall ensure that nothing remains.
Fought hard for this victory, Dragon God.
Are you streaming the game right now?
Yes, I am.
Oh, because,
from Lot Vulan's tyranny.
Oh, we'll wrap this up off to meet you at the guild hall real quick.
Like those who came before will fight the
you don't have to do it right now.
Until the day that plague
yeah, but if I hop on before I sign off and I send them in a mail, you won't be able to get them unless you like close your game and restart your game. So I don't want to kill your stream. Like if we don't meet at the guild hall, I have to send them in a mail. And then you have to close your game and reopen it for them to show up.
I mean, it didn't. Like I said, it didn't have to happen right now. I just killed a fucking dragon. That was crazy.
Oh yeah, we hit it up tomorrow, or later on today rather.
Yeah, no, that's fine, man. Keep playing your game, dude. But there's this. I've been noticing that I use a lot of my. I stopped using the destruction staff skills because they're just not keeping up. I use my my class skills a lot, and there's a set that increases your class skill damage, but it's like 800 points for critical chance and like 20% damage to every single class skill that you use, and that's all I use is my class stuff. So like if you're using that big atomic lightning thing from the Mages Guild, this set wouldn't work for you. But all of my skills that I use are all class. They all work for my class. I started out with my assassin. That's how she was doing like 32,000 damage with that class skill. So I think it'd be really good for my paladin to have that, but I don't have enough rubinite saved up. I gave you all of my stuff. You should have a really good amount of stuff saved up. And I also have another deposit to give you. Because I've been busy.
Why can't I escape the vehicle?
You're just gonna tap the square button. There you go. Yeah, I had that problem a couple of times too. Hey Milton, if you want to play DC Universe Online, that's cross-platform and it's free. I have an account.
It was spectacular.
Mother must say, slaying dragons is certainly
Alright,
a step up from
if there's people still watching my stream, these two talking right here, this one is this one's son. The really gay pirate cat is this house cat's son. Like, it's fucking weird, man.
We could do it. There was never a doubt in
This
his
place
mind.
is weird.
After all, we are the dragon god, right?
Fuck out the way! God damn these people.
Oh yeah, I got that a lot when I was trying to snipe, man. Like there was literally no fucking reason for that dude to be standing in front of me. And then he got killed. And I'm like, thank you for getting out of the way.
We won, but I didn't really do much, not much.
There was 1 or 2 moments of doubt, but they passed by very quickly.
Yeah, only 16 and 4.
Alright, I think I am done with Elsewhere. I think I'm done with this mission. I think I have. I think I can go into the Dragon Guard Sanctum.
Hello there, hero.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably hop into Moria.
Senchal is finally safe from Lotfulan and the Order of the New Moon.
Or we can kill some dragons. I haven't killed one of the wild ones yet. I've only killed 2 of the ones that were part of the quest.
I've actually been thinking a lot about
you fly around, you fuck them up.
I honestly wonder if it
you
will
just got the one thing you really got to watch out for is
Maybe
when they do a big wide swoop, they're coming in for a pass. When they come in for that pass, they're gonna fucking rip anything they hit with that fire breath, rice breath,
but
or whatever.
mostly the thought makes me. I know. There's no shortage of work.
Alright, also working on a script for a history video, so if that doesn't
there's
suck.
Also this feeling that
Oh, I've got to start recording. I've got to start recording.
Your next story.
Blood, yeah.
Yeah, those come out nice.
I have the script written up for it. I just want to tweak it a little bit.
So maybe later on out tonight after some sleep we'll go scout some locations.
All right.
Yeah, man. Thanks for hanging
out. One of the ideas I had was so I'll be sitting in the library telling the story and have Shredder walk by as a vampire and then like look at the camera, then get back out of and then get back out of frame again. Like in my head, it just seems like it'd be really funny.
You just have to capture it, right?
Right. So like the alien well's right out front, right? So he can go and get his ultimate, and I'll be sitting there talking, and he'll pop his ultimate off frame, then walk in frame as a vampire, look at the camera, then back out again. It just, like, in my head, like, what I see in my head just seems like it'd be really funny.
Plus, I could do the whole thing in cinematic, or the screenshot mode, so it look funny.
Yeah.
Alright.
Excellent fight.
See you after sleep.
God. Of
course,
brother. I got chores to do.
There remain plenty of dragons for your order to slay. But I swear to
Yeah,
you, from here
I got
on,
nothing
that the
going
shields
on.
of Senshal will aid you.
Kind of fucking pissed about both of those places being dismissed, but yeah, whatever. I'll find someplace.
Dude, everything happens for a reason.
We'll
everything happens exactly how it has to happen and cannot happen any other way. You're meant for doing something else.
Well, Monday, I have an appointment to talk to a counselor at the college about English, getting in the English program at the local college.
Just the warrior I wanted to speak to.
Well, that's helpful because you already speak English.
The Black Beast.
Right.
Today we finished
I like to write it better than I do.
If you want to be a real smart fucker, what you do is you go in there and take English as a second language.
The subject comes up.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, bro.
Alright, brother, take it easy.
Yes.
Or later on today, it's already tomorrow.
But now I look around.
Today is Saturday. We'll see each other later.
Suppose I am.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
It's been a long time since and now I have another chance to make things right. Not in the Empire, perhaps, but here in a land that has a great need for a dragon guard to watch over it. And I expect your help as well, my friend. As always.
And I hope after I'm done with this quest, I can go and see what the Dragon Guard armor is all about. Which is, oh, I have to go talk to this guy. So once I talk to that dragon I just rescued, maybe I can go downstairs where that locked door was and get into there, because there's a crafting station, and certain crafting stations in the world you can only make certain pieces of gear.
An excellent battle, Akatus.
Akatus.
Your might helped seal
Akatus. Excellent battle, Akatus.
He shall never challenge me again. Indeed. And our foes seem to thwart us.
It seems our foes to thwart at every turn.
Vulan killed Yagrandu before he could join our alliance, and his corpse was turned against us. The cult destroyed Pride Home in their efforts to acquire the mask of Alkash. Though it was no easy task to do so, the halls of the High Main presents challenges that few dare to face. Yet you conquered them all and proved worthy of Alkash's divine power.
Yeah, that's a DLC that you have to buy. I got it on sale because there's an event going on that includes this DLC. That's the only way I'm going to buy more content, is if it goes on sale.
You have certainly proved yourself worthy of the Mask of Alkash. Just do not expect it to ensure all your victories. Its power was only awakened through our
Yeah, the gods in this game are really weird. Different cultures have different names for the same god. It's kind of like Roman and Greek, where yeah, it was I think it was $10 for this portion of it, but it was in a bundle. So the bundle cost $20, and you get this whole section of the map. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you in a second exactly what I'm talking about.
We defeated Lot Vulan.
Let's just go ahead and complete that quest, and we're going to say goodbye. So you can see the big map. Like there's all these different provinces like this. Like that's a province each march, and then there's the Rift. And there's Vardenfell. That's a DLC I got when I purchased the game. That came with it. That one's free, that one's free, that one's free. This one down here is the one with dragons. And there's another one right here that has dragons. Northern Elsewhere. I don't have that one yet. And then this is free, 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 free. This one you have to pay for. This one you have to pay for. And all of these are free. See, it says right there, like, where's... That's Blackwood. That's Northern Elsewhere. If you go to... not that one. Yeah, that's what I figured too. It was also cheaper to get the 12 at one time rather than just buying 3. But like this DLC here that I'm showing you right now on the map, that's something you have to pay for. Some of them are like $20. You get something called crowns. So you go up here to the crown store. I have 1,200. And there's DLC. So you can see I've got the Dark Brotherhood. When I bought that, it was 800 crowns. Now it's 2,000 crowns. This other one here, Dragonhold, is the one I bought on sale just now, which was not 2,000 crowns. I think it was 1,000. This other one came with it. So there's all these different DLCs. Morrowind, when I bought the game, Morrowind came with it. And Imperial City's been free. Scalebreaker came with the DLC that I just bought for $20. That's the bundle right there. So it's 3,500 crowns. I bought it for about half the price. Oh no, that's right. That was 3,500. So it's about 20 bucks for all of this stuff. All 3 DLCs for 20 bucks. But usually, like if you go up here, Merkmeyer, that's like $20 just for that thing. So it'll go on sale at some point for $10. So I'm gonna go downstairs right now and see what's going on down there with the crafting station. See if it's open. You must assist the Dragon Bard. Dragon Guard opens. Can't open yet. Okay, well, that was it. So, thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a good rest of your afternoon, morning, whatever it is.